Hello, I'm Dr. Dan Rasmussen, and I'm here today to help bring some toy safety tips for this holiday season. One of the most important things that we can do is start off by talking about age-appropriate toys. And that's one of the things that when you're at the store, make sure you check the box and see if it's the right toy for your child. After that, we can kind of break it down by age groups. In the three and under age group, the first thing we want to make sure is that they're going to try to put everything in their mouth. So make sure you pick a toy that doesn't have a lot of small pieces to it, that's not going to break apart when they play with it. Soft toys need to have their stuffing intact. Nothing should be able to come apart very easily. In addition to this, we want to make sure that toys that have a diameter of less than 1.75, so small balls, small marbles, stay away from that kind of stuff. It's just a choking hazard. The last place you want to end up the holiday season is the ER trying to fish that stuff out. One of the other things that we want to make sure with toys is that they avoid any sharp edges or small parts, that kind of thing. So with the young kids, make sure it's appropriate. There's nothing that they can choke on easy. That's the kind of big keys. The next age group is age group 3 to 5. This age group gets a little bit easier. Anytime you're looking at art supplies, things with crayons, markers, paint, you want to make sure it's ASTM D4236. A lot of numbers, but that just means that a toxicologist has reviewed that product and make sure that there's nothing that's going to be harmful in that toy. That's the big thing in this age group. Try to make sure that those kids, when they get their toys, if they do have small parts, that they keep those small parts away from the young kids. So other kids or other young children in the family, that they're cautious about, if they have their toy, that they don't play with it with the younger one. And then if they have toys, we always want to make sure that it's not a toy that's going to easily break apart, or something that's not going to come apart and it's going to poke them, stab them, cut them, that kind of thing. That's big. The three big points for the 3 to 5 age group. And then the last big age group we look at is the 6 to 12-year-old age group. I think the biggest thing for this age group is going to be toys that are, again, appropriate for them. They're going to be wanting bicycles, skateboards, rollerblades, all those fun things. One of the most important things we can do is help protect their body. And so when they're riding any of these, they need to have a helmet on. The helmet needs to be approved to make sure you get the right size for their head, that it fits snugly on their head. So just make sure that in addition to buying that bike or those rollerblades that they want, pick up the helmet as well. It's really important this season. The other thing I'd like to mention at this age group is a lot of them want to have a toy gun or something to play with in that nature. If that's the case, make sure that barrel has some orange tape or something to let everyone else know that this is a toy gun. This isn't a real gun, and then that gun safety tip should always be included in that as well. A couple other things just for everyone in general. Avoid any toys with lead-based paint. If you have any toy that has batteries or electronics included, it should be UL approved, and that just means someone's gone in and made sure that it's safe and that those electronics will work properly. So we hope that these tips will help this holiday season in providing toys that will be fun but also safe for your children. And of course, if you have any other questions or you want to visit about any more of this, I'd love to visit with you. Any of our physicians would love to visit you. We'd be glad to see you here at Northwest Arkansas Pediatric Clinic. Thanks a lot.